Welcome once again to Volskaya Industries. Yes, color exists in this world of snow and gloom, but only upon the minarets.
Onion
of
domes?
Buildings are onion domes.
That's right.
I don't think that's the real name for
Russian
those
onion domes. Yeah, the people call them onion domes all the time.
But is that really what they're called? There's got to be
Well,
like some
there's a
old
Russian word
Russian
for it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
You
know what that Russian word is.
Oh, I don't know that one either. We'll have to find out from someone who knows. Harry Hook. Well, yeah, I suppose you can kill those railings too. Ah! No, don't watch Mickey's point of view, please.
Well, Mickey back on the Diva for this one. Of course, that mobility, very valuable on Volskaya Point A when you need to be able to respond quickly to any dives that occur from the enemy team.
And just going for a very classic triple tank with Harry Hook on the Soldier 76, the stereotypical EnVyUs defense. We may see more Sombra action. She's certainly been gaining a lot more popularity in the Korean scene here. Well, really in the global scene, I suppose, but interesting to see how she does on Volskaya.
I'm going to run on immediately, and we'll see where the first health pack hack is going to occur. Of course, if you can get into the bunker on the right side of the point from this perspective and hack that mega health pack, you're going to be in really good shape. And it looks like it's going to be a low ground attack here.
Wow, he's just going to run in. They've got the Reinhardt shield. Looking for the hack. He's got the hack on the big health pack. It's a good start for Carpe. Dodging back out. Coming from the side. And that health pack could just be used as like another healer, essentially, for your team.
Yeah, problem is for them now is that they are going to lose the battle from the high ground because they just sort of sat down there. But Mickey going to be taken out.
They're getting some kills. It isn't over yet. They're certainly gaining some control. But Carpe coming up from the top, going to hack Harry Hook, try to take him out, coming down from the top anyway. EnVyUs, though, looking like they're holding pretty strong on the point for now. Just not enough, not fast enough. EMP comes in. Wow, he's going to use it.
Wow, he should not have used it.
That was a pretty big mistake, I think, from Carpe. No follow-up from his team, really. Maybe I spoke too soon. It's just an alternative fact. Don't worry about it.
Well, actually coming in, it looked like that wasn't going to work, but they got the pick immediately off of the back of that from a Roadhog hook. So
they were all coming around from behind, too, and we couldn't play. So BK Stars will take point A in the end. And the
looking forward to that mini-map, that's for sure.
Oh, yes. The Lucio Sombra comp works again.
All right, so are we going to see the switch now, though? And yeah, we'll be Soldier 76. Really interesting attack, though, from BK Stars to start that one off, prioritizing the health pack hack just so they had a home base to go back to. The problem that you see there is that when you're on the low ground for that extended period of time, you can often just get your Reinhardt shield broken significantly faster, and that leads to a dangerous all-in. So, bit of a risk, but Envy will collapse, but that said, BK Stars, with their pretty significant investment, is going to find themselves behind an ult, and that's going to make a quick point B take quite difficult.
Mickey popped out of the suit immediately. Funny, wasting no time finishing off that kill as BK Stars goes in. The respawns are fast, but they've got a pick at least to start it off with.
Yeah, Mickey did actually prove off the map right there, so it's going to be still pretty challenging for them to make a very good attack here, but at least they've taken the high ground now and can start to poke with some of this damage from above. Mickey back up and back in the mix.
Yep. Mickey detaches the hook. He gets behind the corner in time. Bunny looks for some more targets. Carpe coming back now into McCree.
He's on the low ground for a while, but finally makes his way back up the staircase, and it looks like this is going to be poke wars, but you know, if you got to capture that point, you have to come down at some point.
Oh, they're doing it now. Burner goes in after Coco. Nearly has that Graviton Surge, waiting for that defense matrix. There's the Earth Shatter. Oh, he gets hit, I think, with the Earth Shatter. Not sure if that was Sleep Dart or Earth Shatter. Either way, doesn't get the Graviton Surge off. Meanwhile, Harry Hook, Tac Visor, and the Nano Boost going to get some kills going for EnVyUs. Good start for them. Wow, that was very, very close. Burner, I swear, was about to use that Graviton Surge as soon as he saw Mickey get knocked down, but didn't get a chance.
Yeah, it was a Sleep Dart, actually, it looks like, from Chip's high end right there, considering Coco's still charging up on that Earth Shatter, but a little bit difficult to tell from that angle. However, that was pretty interesting from Envy. They burned so much time off the clock because they spread out and they covered the entrances, which made it difficult for the respawns of BK Stars to really have an effect in that fight. So Burner going to be coming back, however, with a Graviton Surge, and 4 ults now up for BK Stars.
They're in pretty good shape as far as the ult economy goes. Going for it now, waiting for an opportunity. Oh, gets hooked by Taimu. Very dangerous moment there. He barely escapes. Goes ahead and drops a Graviton Surge anyway. Carpe, finds one, gets internet halt.
Oh, the clutch!
Wow.
Very clutch sleep dart right there before he could actually get that kill. Carpe was nano boosted, so may not have been able to get the damage down anyway. Turns that one around. It may not be enough.
No, not quite. Bunny's on the run. He's not going to make it. EnVyUs keeps defending, and that was a pretty important defensive fight. They survived the major ult fight. Now just about 3.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, now that ult economy going to swing back in Envy's favor. Have a nano boost to ride out any concentrated damage from BK Stars. So that was a pretty big hold there from Envy, and they can look forward to another quality couple of minutes on this point before BK Stars is going to have a particularly strong push, barring some sort of pick that we could see from Bunny, a Roadhog hook, and not just a lot of poke right now as BK Stars looks to charge those ult beaters.
Yeah. BK Stars coming around the high ground now. Same strategy as before. Carpe very close to that Deadeye. EnVyUs, they managed to chase Burner away. Burner very low health here. Bunny does knock Diva out of the, or Mickey rather, out of the Diva suit.
Yeah, Mickey was trying to actually boot them off the high ground and pick up the kill, but they couldn't do it.
And Carpe looking for some kills with the Deadeye. Oh, he finds EnVyUs actually. Wow, did not expect to get, him to get anyone with that. And EnVyUs kind of scattered right now. They're going to send in Taimu with the nano boost. They're going to need a lot out of it. There's the sound barrier used though for BK Stars, so they're going to survive this one for the moment. Taimu's still full health. Carpe untouched in the back of the fight. Sound barrier comes in for EnVyUs. That's going to let EnVyUs come out and look a little bit safer here. Oh, did I say safe? Didn't get on the point anyway. And actually, BK Stars gets 2 points on Volskaya.
That's right, and they actually comboed their crowd control well enough to keep people from EnVyUs off the point at the end. And because of Harry's early death, he wanted to use that tack visor from the high ground, found an angle, but was immediately hit with the biotic grenade. Couldn't heal up and easily taken down. So a sloppy defense there from EnVyUs. Couldn't make the most out of the ultimates that they had. Held on to the whole hog and the nano boost for quite a long time, and then couldn't get back on the point thanks to the Earth Shatter.
Yeah.
So what EnVyUs is going to do, Taimu at least showing the Widowmaker right now. Widowmaker on Volskaya A has been utilized on multiple occasions by professional teams. There's so much room to grapple hook and hit those shots.
Yep. We even saw Zebasai from Misfits insisting on using that Widowmaker on point B on this map.
Yeah.
Their last match too, so.
There's too much high ground cover for people on point B, I think, for Widowmaker to necessarily be the best option. But
it's
on point A, you really have very long sight lines and limited cover available.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to be trying to contest the point on defense. So Harry Hook back on the Soldier. Carpe actually going to be going on the Soldier himself. So they will be running a similar composition to Envy, except with Burner on the Zarya instead of going with the Diva.
Yeah. Taimu. Tense move.
Yeah, just having a conversation right now. I do think they're going to go with the Widowmaker. It's something special that BK Stars may not necessarily be the most practiced against.
Yeah, Mickey may be running this Winston here. Interesting.
Nope.
Okay, I was going to say, you can make an argument for providing a bit more disruption for the Widowmaker to take advantage of, but
now most of the time we see Widowmaker, it's in conjunction with a dive composition, but they're going for a more shield-based, passive, long-range composition with the Zarya and the Soldier here. So it's going to be a pretty slow push in here. Normally you see a very aggressive dive and nobody on the Widowmaker, so the Widowmaker has a lot of room to fire, but
shot on a Carpe. Nice pick there. Now Taimu's in a pretty good position to look for a little bit more. Caught Carpe just around the edge. That was a nice headshot on a Roadhog. Carpe back. He's on the Genji now. Taimu still looking for some more shots. It's a very narrow sight line, but manages to get the hit onto Burner for the moment. Now EnVyUs takes a high ground.
I mean, this is a crazy crossfire they're developing, though. I mean, look, they're on opposite sides of the point right now. There's nowhere for BK to go. Nice dodge on the hook. Mickey cleans up the kill onto Bunny. That's a reflect, but not going to hit.
Now Carpe comes around the side, though. Oh, he gets him! Short range. Carpe. Poor Carpe. I think his teammates have to talk him down after that one. Harry Hook coming around the side with the tack visor now. And Taimu just seems unstoppable. There goes Alarm, and
That
another
was
highlight reel in the making right here, ladies and gentlemen.
That was such an impressive close-range scope, and Taimu has been wonderful on this Widowmaker so far tonight.
Beautiful.
Wow. I mean, he sort of got baited by the Genji reflecting as the Genji came out around the corner, but aim was not quite in the right place to kill himself, and then right after that, manages to hit a one-shot. Very impressive.
Wow.
Gonna stick with it, though, as they slowly push onto this next point. They have a nano boost to use onto Coco if they need it.
He takes a Fire Strike. Needs to worry a little bit about his health here. As EnVyUs comes in from the side, Internet Hulk up on the high ground, providing some covering fire. Harry Hook turns it around. And they're going to have to deal with Bunny in the back lines now. It's going to be annoying to deal with as well. Earthshatter comes down. BK Stars finds the fight they were looking for. And that's going to be EnVyUs having to reset.
Coco was turned right there. His shield was going the wrong way, so actually led to a pretty easy ultimate there from Alarm. Coco is trying to stop some of the damage, looks like coming from Carpe on the high ground, and didn't know the Earthshatter was up. Ooh, got the body shot, but not the headshot right there. Still manages, with the help of Harry Hook, to take him out in the end. Helix Rocket doing the work, and Taimu's sticking on this one, up to... He's got his ult now, so...
I mean, he's doing okay. It's hard to argue with it at the moment. But we did talk about it. It is hard to find those sight lines on point B. Graviton Surge comes down. Sound Barrier in response. Bunny does get the kill on the Harry Hook, though. EnVyUs with no real response for their Graviton Surge. Taimu, has to escape here. And
it's time to change.
Swap it over,
I think that was enough of that. Everybody gonna pop off the map and reset right now as Bunny wishes them well, I guess, on the Tracer.
Yeah.
So Taimu on to the Roadhog.
Okay.
At last.
I mean, if you get those early picks, sure, the Widowmaker can be good, but if it becomes this long, protracted sort of siege, it's probably better to swap it.
Well, you just have to ask, too, like, what's the follow-up? So they wanted right there to use the Graviton Surge, which Mickey dropped, but they didn't have any follow-up damage. When the Reinhardt shield is up, the Widowmaker not going to be doing anything unless you get a flank, which can be, of course, challenging when there's a Tracer chasing you around, trying to prevent you from getting into a good position. So. Harry Hook died very early on, so the Widow was the only damage left. Not really going to do you very many favors when it comes to taking the point, but here's Attack Visor.
Harry Hook trying to do his team's favors with that ultimate combo, getting onto the point right now. Managed to avoid the Earthshatter. Got Bernard very, very low. A kill apiece for the team right now. Nikki does go down. Carpe actually finds a kill before Harry Hook finishes him off. Got that biotic field out to gain a little bit of health back now. BK Stars gonna win this fight. Yep, there's the reset from Harry Hook.
Taimu gonna switch again.
Oh man, this would be so bad if they lost Internet Hulk. That is a pretty nasty staggered respawn that EnVyUs is gonna have to deal with now.
Yeah, very nicely done. So, Bunny just pushing out. Of course, the Lucio very vulnerable. Harry Hook will switch himself. I was curious why they were gonna go McCree Soldier in a more close confines point like Volskaya B, but instead they're gonna use the McCree for the long range, and then Harry going on to the Reaper. No ult necessary to be effective, especially take a look at some of the tanks on the side of BK Stars.
Yeah, Coco with the Earthshatter ready to go. And Dragonblade coming in, oops. Bunny actually tries to go for the Pulse Bomb. Carpe kills Mickey though. EnVyUs having a bit of a hard time. Oh, that flashbang. Alarm's got the nano boost, but no one to really use it on right now. Either way, BK Stars holding the point strong for the moment.
Yeah, Envy, I think, is happy to take the next fight. They saw the Pulse Bomb come out. They saw the Nano Boost come out as well. So go ahead and take that victory. Try and put yourself into a better position. You just swapped a couple of your heroes. You know your Sound Barrier is coming up soon.
Yeah.
Play the patient game here and try and win out with ults. It's very difficult on these assault points if you don't take a big team fight win to actually close the game. And more often than not, that comes on the back of having a stronger ult economy.
Pretty much. Area coming in the side now. Swapped over to that Reaper. Just taking the high ground. Shield Wars once again.
Oh no!
Oh boy! Wow, Bunny takes out Internet Hulk, and this is disaster for BK Stars, it looks like. Oh, Bunny getting more. It's fairly equal here.
Yeah, but they actually have to keep on pushing this down, and the respawns coming in for BK Stars, man, that looked so bad. But even though they got that big Earthshatter as Coco charged in, the crowd control, there wasn't anybody to take advantage of it because they were all in the cover of the building. But Burner going to try and drop this right now. Trying to get a fall to Taimu.
Yep. Not able to really do anything there. Bunny takes out Taimu. And EnVyUs backs away. Only a minute 30 left now.
And the respawn timer is really making the big difference right there, and Envy didn't have enough to quite hold on to that point. Bunny now with the pulse bomb back up again. It's looking less and less like Envy will have a major team fight win that's going to be necessary for them to cap point B.
Wow.
One tick.
Yeah.
They're going to have insane value out of this Graviton.
This would be the first map that BK Stars has won all tournament.
They're going to be sneaky here. He really needs a big, big Graviton surge right here.
Yeah.
Look.
Waiting for it, waiting for everyone to turn their backs and look at that high ground. There it is. And where's the follow-up now? Harry Hook has a Death Blossom, but he's not there. Gonna just go ahead and use it on the low ground, but not get anything done at all with that. Alarm and Twinkle picking up kills. Bunny finding the kill on the Chips High end there, finishes him off with the melee. And I think EnVyUs is pretty much done for, man. They've got about 40 seconds left, but no ults to use here. Taimu switching to the Genji just to try to make something happen, but I think it's a little bit too late now.
Well, Harry Hook going to be on the Tracer too. They know that their last chance is to be able to take control of that high ground, get a couple of picks, and then snowball a win from there. Maybe being able to get up the Pulse Bomb or the Dragon Blade over the course of an extended fight.
They've got Coco's Earth Shatter, but that is it. Mickey on the Winston now too.
Yeah, they need to take the fight very fast on the high ground because that's where BK Stars has been defending, and they don't have time any longer to take the long route around the back.
They got to do something. They got to get on the point right now. Coco walking in, trying to tempt everybody down. Taimu over the top. Oh, gets taken down by Carpe though. Not a good start for EnVyUs. There's the Earth Shatter, gets blocked. Responsive Earth Shatter. There's a pin onto Burner. He gets something, but they're gonna need a lot more than that. Alarm's still healthy. Internet Hulk in trouble. Oh, Taimu! Did he get taken out? Yes, he did. Bunny got him with the Pulse Bomb, and that should be about that. Chip's just trying to keep everybody alive, but it is going to be really hard to deal with those respawns. Not even a first tick yet. He's going to get the nano boost in time, but Coco very low already. He's staying strong, though.
Holy moly, Taimu's back, and he's actually picking up kills now.
Wow.
Coco staying alive with the nano boost was absolutely huge.
One-man sound barrier for Twinkle, just trying to keep his team in it. They're going to jump back in now. Twinkle does go down to Harry Hook with the kill. Burner going to go and drop the Graviton Surge. He's got the nano boost as well. This could be problems for EnVyUs. Harry Hook, Coco goes down, and that is finally going to be the defense, I think. Yep, I think he gets one, but that's it. Wow, heroic effort at the end there. BK Stars, they're going to take Full Sky Industries.
Man, that was very close, thanks to Chips with the clutch heals onto the Reinhardt. Also, a great biotic grenade to keep his team alive, the members that were off the point. Yeah. So very, very close as Taimu manages to make it back in and get a dash kill onto the Genji. Just not enough. And you know, I do think on that particular point, the Widowmaker, it so very rarely works on Volskaya B that you can't get greedy. You just have to switch off of it immediately.
Yeah, but you know how it is. So you get those kills, you're like, oh, I'm a highlight reel, and then like, I can just keep this going.